SWOT Your Life, Introduction. From Corporate Strategy to Personal Mastery by Walter Freeman. Introduction. The 4 questions that changed everything. In 1963, a management consultant named Albert Humphrey sat in a conference room at the Stanford Research Institute, surrounded by executives who were slowly losing their companies. General Motors was bleeding market share. Sears was watching discount retailers eat their lunch. The Fortune 500 was becoming a graveyard of once great names. Humphrey had been hired to figure out why. After 2 years of research, his answer was deceptively simple. These companies didn't know themselves. They couldn't answer 4 basic questions about their own organizations. What are we good at? Where do we fall short? What's opening up in front of us? What's coming to destroy us? He called his framework SWOT: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Within a decade, it became the most widely used strategic planning tool in corporate history. Walmart used it to dominate retail. Apple used it to reinvent itself 3 times. Every MBA student in the world learns it before they learn anything else. But here's what nobody talks about. SWOT was never designed for corporations. It was designed for humans. Humphrey's original insight came from watching how successful people made decisions. The executives who saved their companies weren't smarter than the ones who failed. They were simply more honest about 4 things: their genuine capabilities, their real limitations, the doors that were actually opening, and the threats they'd been pretending didn't exist. This book is about turning that corporate tool back on yourself. I've spent years watching people transform their lives using these 4 questions. The neuroscience explains why this works. When your brain faces a complex situation, a career crossroads, a health scare, a relationship crisis, it tends to freeze. Psychologists call this cognitive overload. You have so many variables to consider that you consider none of them well. You make decisions based on fear, habit, or whatever feels easiest in the moment. SWOT breaks the freeze. By forcing you to sort chaos into 4 clean categories, it activates a different part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, where actual planning happens. Studies show that people who use structured self-reflection are significantly more likely to achieve their goals and report feeling less anxious about their decisions. The framework doesn't just organize your thoughts. It literally changes how your brain processes uncertainty. This book will take you through every arena of your life where SWOT can make a difference. We'll start with your current reality, a snapshot of where you actually stand, not where you wish you were. Then we'll move through health, family, children, relationships, finances, physical fitness, long-term planning, and future-proofing against the disruptions heading your way. Each chapter gives you a specific framework for that arena, real stories of people who used it, and practical tools you can apply today. But before we begin, I want you to take a quick assessment. It will help you understand where you already think strategically and where you're flying blind. The Life Strategy Quiz. Answer honestly. There's no one to impress. 1. When you face a major decision, a job change, a move, a significant purchase, do you write down what you're good at and what might trip you up? Always. 3 points. Sometimes. 2. Rarely. 1. Never. 0. 2. When something goes wrong in your life, do you tend to see it as a threat to be defended against, or as information about an opportunity you might be missing? Usually see opportunity. 3. Depends on the situation. 2. Usually see threat. 1. Just react without thinking. 0. 3. Could you name 3 genuine strengths that help you succeed in your most important relationships? Easily. 3. With some thought. 2. Vaguely. 1. Not really. 0. 4. In the past 5 years, has an unexpected problem, a job loss, health issue, or financial setback caught you completely off guard? Never. 3. Once. 2. A few times. 1. Constantly. 0. 5. When you think about where you'll be in 5 years, does that picture feel more exciting or more frightening? Mostly exciting. 3. Balanced. 2. Mostly frightening. 1. I avoid thinking about it. 0. Add up your score. If you scored 0 to 5, you're in survival mode. Life feels like it's happening to you, not through you. Start with Chapter 3. You need to see your current reality clearly before you can change it. If you scored 6 to 10, you have strategic instincts but apply them inconsistently. Read the book straight through. You'll find that some arenas of your life are well mapped, while others are complete blind spots. If you scored 11 to 15, you're already thinking like a strategist. Jump to Chapter 11 on future-proofing. You're ready to play offense, not just defense. Whatever your score, know this. The people who transform their lives aren't the ones with the most advantages. They're the ones who see their advantages clearly and act on them. Let's start seeing.